Mr. Maguire, welcome to our committee. It's great to see you. You've got
Mr. Longfield, yes, and thank you, Dr. Nemer, for your presentation today as well. I had the opportunity of sitting in the Natural Resources Committee a little over a year ago, and I think it was the first time my office contacted you in this regard, and the topic of UAPs, unidentified aerial anomalous phenomena. And lots has been written and presented to the U.S. Congress on this topic. Scientists and those experts in that field have briefed Congress on this. I know that our Canadian minister has been briefed, some of our persons here as well. Would this be a topic that you would be interested in studying?
Mr. Chair, we have initiated a study on this. We've made it actually public that we are carrying out this study. I must say that it has generated a lot of public interest.
The natural resources we're looking at why these particular objects, whatever they are, might hover around nuclear facilities. Would think that would be of special interest. I've also seen that in some of the French documents from France as well. Can you comment on any connection that you may have studied or seen in that area, and what sort of, and particularly in the study that you're doing, what sort of things are you studying?
So yeah, perhaps I can briefly summarize what our study is about. What we're doing is we're actually looking at the process by which public reporting of unidentified aerial phenomena actually happens in the country, and making recommendations if need be on what should be if we need to improve on the system, and how best to align our efforts with our allies.
And have you asked any witnesses to come before your committee, or the? Did you meet with, or have you met with any of the people from the U.S. that have been public with the Congress on this?
Yes. So we have. So right now we're actually wrapping up, but we're continuing our contacts with and our exchanges, gathering information both in Canada and outside of Canada. We have spoken with experts. We have spoken, with self-identified experts as well, who are working in this area.
Just a couple of quick questions.
Yes.
Has the departments and agencies been forthcoming with the information that you've requested from them? And when will the Sky Canada project be completed and publicly released?
So we have sent questionnaires and information to several departments that we think have been involved over the years, or may be involved right now. And I would say at the working level, we have received information from some. The enthusiasm or the response have been uneven. But we haven't taken it a step further. So we'll make sure that we get the information that we need.
Yeah, and as we've seen in Congress, they've started to legislate that the information that they've got should be released. And so will any of your recommendations be about the government transparency and the importance of releasing raw data and information to scientists and researchers here as well?
We're not at the stage of the recommendations yet, but I would just perhaps offer the following, that based on what we have gathered in terms of information so far, I think that there is room for improvement in terms of the gathering, reporting on the information, and also making it available to researchers and to the public. I think that this is the kind of things that if the information, of course, I can appreciate that some, maybe of national security concerns, but I believe that by and large that you can make the information public, and I think that's the best way to mitigate conspiracy theories and disinformation.
Exactly. Yeah. Thank you. And do you believe it would be prudent then for parliamentarians to study your recommendations once they're released?
Well, you're of course
could have a
free
committee like
free
this.
to study it, but I would certainly feel honored that you've taken one of my studies and given it further study.
Do you know when the Sky Project, Sky Canada project will be completed and publicly released?
We have provided, yes, timelines for this. We're about to start drafting the report while continuing to do the gathering information, and we should be on track for releasing the report in at the end of summer, early fall.
And have you released, or has your office reviewed Government of Canada historical documentation, including previous efforts such as the Project Magnet?
We have gathered a lot of historical information. I think our report is going to be quite fascinating on the historic front. So stay tuned.
Just wondering as well, NAV Canada, which is the receiver of many UAP reports, isn't very transparent. Has the Sky Canada project team sat down with them about how they can release more information for scientific investigations?
I'll have to ask my team if they have sat down specifically with NAVCAN. I cannot, answer this, but we have reached out to and sat down with many of the folks that collect the information right now.
Have any of the departments or agencies flatly rejected giving you information based on the national security or classification concerns?
I don't believe that they have rejected giving us information. Sometimes the information is more complete or more cryptic than would like it to be, which is why in some cases I will be engaging directly with the deputy ministers to make sure that we have the information that we need.
Okay, and has the Sky Canada project spoken with the American UAP office about how they scientifically investigate evidence such as video and radar, and if so, what have they learned?
We have spoken with several American counterparts, including at the Galileo project that I mentioned earlier, that's looking at this, scientifically with some of the NASA, the chiefs. I've spoken with the chief scientist at NASA and many other individuals who are part of the very active work on UAP in the U.S. We're I think we've been quite well connected, but we're also connected with the Europeans, like with the French agencies as well.
And have you had any discussions yourself with the government UAP office in the United States?
Not myself on that.
Or your department?
They have with different folks. I'm sorry, I don't remember the names, but we can certainly forward them. I can tell you that we're taking this seriously and speaking with. We want this. Sorry. Oh. I just want to say that we're taking a very thorough approach to this, and making sure that our recommendations will be based on the best evidence and interactions that we've had.
Thanks, Sue. There's